Punches coming in, stepping 45 view. Palm strike. Elbow. Good. Let's try that to the left. Reset again from start different. Check. Basic stance. Basic punches to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boxer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fatso, fatso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tanga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gomsa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ganda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cut. Lift forward. With the combination drill, to the gangs, a big start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake off. Flip forward again. Keeping the guard up. Lift kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. Important to keep that guard up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake off. Continuous punches with squats. Ready to do 10. Go. Keeping good balance, keep your feet flat on the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Press position. We'll go through three lots of press ups. Vertical, canted, horizontal. Between each transition, we'll go onto our knees. We'll start today horizontal fist. Yeah? 3 press ups. You ready? 1, 2, 3. To your knees. We'll take the wrist slightly. Again, 3. 1, 2, 3. your knees, rotate. Vertical fist. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up. Good. Basic stance. Relax your shoulders. Continuous punches. Go. Control your breathing. Relax into that stance. Punch to extension. Notice any areas of tension, just relax them. Make sure you put your fists far enough back. Don't be too short, but don't be too far back either. Middle of the forearm. Keep going. Halfway. Make sure you're smiling. It's just for Steve. Keep going. 15 seconds to go. A bit quicker. Maintain that extension of the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake off. Good. Okay. This evening, I want to discuss with you the difference between tactical and technical. We kind of touched on this a couple of lessons ago, and depending on the situation you're in, the technique that you do should be tactical rather than technical. Think of, I know what's famous, okay, think of Karate Kid. Here, just a jump kick, yeah? Can you imagine doing that for a few beers? With your shoes on, jeans a bit tighter than a pair of tracky bottoms, and waiting for the attack to come. Not going to happen, right? So, what I want you to think of, we'll go around the room anyway. I want you to think of a technical technique and a practical technique. Yeah, so think of something that's very technical that would be quite hard to pull off. There's think of something that is tactical that's very easy. Tactical movements, big gross motor movements. If I had to, thumb and forefinger touch the tip of your ear to give you a deft touch to drop you down, chances are, because you're moving, it's never going to happen. Punch you straight on the nose. Yeah, that's a given. So just have a think about some of the techniques you're going to be doing, and then tell me whether you think they're tactical or technical. Yeah. So I'll start. So the scenario is going to be for myself. It's a haymaker coming in. I'm stepping in 45 view to meet that. We've been practicing a lot of our movements here. Yeah? All I'm going to do from here, once I've caught the Buceau and I've driven forearm on the other Buceau across their collarbone, yeah, is a small fax out to their neck. Yeah? Dropping that hand down to grab their arm to drive their head back. Okay, do you think that is technical or tactical? It could be both. Well, I'm kind of thinking of the latter moves, really. Yeah, and we go through it once more. So the punches come in, the haymaker, the big pump is coming unstepped. That's a big gross motor movement, yeah. My Buceau and my view across their collarbone and neck. Doing a small thing, so a small fax out here, and then trying to drop my hand underneath to drive would actually be quite technical. Think of the dynamics of the fight. Someone's come in and they've hit. Yeah? I've hit down, and then I'm trying to do a small, I'm just slapping the neck, it's not doing anything, right? And then I'm trying to put my arm underneath to have this control. So that small movement there, although would cause a bit of discomfort from that position. Imagine if you guys are trying to punch in and you step into the 4-5 view, and you've got this moment here, just doing that little bit so here isn't really going to do much, is it? So that I would take that out of that move. So that technical move would look nice, but it wouldn't serve me much purpose with it. So if I was to make that more tactical, punches come in, step in, 45 view. In all honesty, probably a palm strike. Control my arm, palm strike across, and elbow. That makes it more tactical. So let's just do that one. So I want you guys to think of techniques that are tactical and technical, and then just explain to me why or what's the difference. Yeah, I'll start with the more senior guys. I'll start with John, obviously, not now, afterwards, and Mike and Steve. And then I'll work the way down. Guys are going to be in this list as well. Okay? Right. So, technique I'm going to practice. I've taken out my technical side of this. I'm thinking big, gross motor movements. Punch is coming in. And step 45, double view to strike. The arm that took the punch is going to come straight across its palm. Then I could at that point do a fax out if I want to apply that. But what I'm thinking here is just stepping in, moving my hand down, and elbowing straight across, either the chest or the face. So that's the drill. Ready? We'll go to our right first, and then we'll go to our left. I'll talk through it a couple of times, and I'll just say, go. So, square position again, starting point, wherever you want to be. Punches coming in, step into your right, double view. Right hand palm. Right hand elbow as you step through, either to the chest or face. And just reset. Once more. Different starting position. Punches coming in, double view. Strike, palm, elbow. Do one more this side. Punches coming in, stepping 45 view. Palm strike, elbow. Good. Let's try that to the left. Reset again, we'll start a different position. 45 double view. Palm strike. Step in across, elbow. Just a point to note, you might find when going to your left, the footwork is different than when going to your right. When I went to my right here, did it, I think I boomeranged in to do my elbow. When I went to my left, just, I did my palm. It was a smaller boomerang. I think I stepped across the first time. So just be mindful of your footwork as well. As we've also discussed, if I was to drop at that point, you need to be able to cover yourself in a good position. Okay, so once more to your left, stepping in, double view, palm, elbow. One more. Stepping in, double view, palm, elbow. And I say, if it was to drop, you should be able to go down and have that covered. Does that make sense? So what I'll do, I'll come across to the group, and I'll start with John, and then I think I'll come to Steve and Matt. Yeah? So I want you to explain the difference between a technical and a tactical move, explaining, and then we'll go through it, okay? So John, I'll put you on. Doing Seth, you all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Right then. So, what are you thinking? No pressure.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about the terminology you're going for.
Okay.
I'm thinking like so a technical might be trying to shoehorn something in where it doesn't quite belong.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So technical then. Say a straight punch is coming in, so you're stepping off 45 view.
Yeah.
Lapping down with a strike, or so lower strike, because that's where the head is now. And then maybe trying to force the head back to try and drop him down.
Okay. Are you seeing that as technical?
Yeah, just going by my terminology though.
Okay. Think of technical as something that require a lot of dexterity. So I had to grab your little finger and twist it 3 times, whilst also punching you in the nose and holding your hair and stamping on your foot.
Okay.
The other way to look at it, John, is anything that's a big gross motor movement, would be more tactical than technical.
So does that mean that technical would be standing in one place more?
Yes, that could be it. There we go. So you're going to fight 10 people without moving, just doing straight punches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try then. So starting off the same way, straight coming in, you step off with a view to cover, but then you pack the arm for a strike to the face.
Yeah.
Trying to mangense out that.
Yeah.
Around the back of the head, but still on this side. And then trying to rotate them. So I've got contact on the arm. I'm slipping on the inside of their arm to try and force it down as I pull the head forwards to push it through.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. So if that's your move that has some technical elements, how can you make that more tactical?
Okay. Okay. So instead of doing that, step off, same again. Do the palm strike, pack strike. And instead of trying to bring them back, I'm going to step around their front leg, so a humar.
Yeah.
And just carry them on the way they were going.
Yep, there we go. So that makes sense now with regards to being too technical to be tactical.
I think it is to me.
Yeah, so you're trying to deal with that attacker, that opponent, as quickly as possible because you could have a mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're trying to do 7 or 8 moves on the guy, he's going to come and hit you with the ball.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So talk through it a couple of times, and then we'll go through it as to the count.
So we're doing the tactical now?
You're doing tactical now, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so start however you like. So they're throwing a right in, so you're stepping off to the left to get on their outside with a view. So you've got contact on your right arm. You're going to pack their arm to get it out of the way and palm strike. Their head goes back, so you're stepping around their leg and just carrying them on the way they were going.
And down. Okay? Okay, again.
And again, so stepping off to the left of the view, pack and strike, stepping through or around, and driving down.
Okay.
And again?
Yep.
Yeah. Stepping off to the left of the view, pack and strike, Humar, and down.
Good.
Go to the right?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, so stepping to the right this time, view with the left, pack and palm strike, Humaring with your left, and gumming with your left.
Okay, John, okay, can you add to that then?
Yeah.
The squat at the end. Sort of see how people speak in them.
Okay, yeah. So stepping off to the right with the left view, packing palm strike, stepping around, and gum. So you can actually gum with the drive down.
Yes.
Squat with the drive down, rather.
So that makes it even more tactical, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, again.
Okay, stepping to the right with the left view, pack with the right, palm strike, Humar around, and gum with squat.
Good. See, John, that was easy.
Easy. It's easy, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's easy once you've done it.
Good luck.
Right. Who is next? Who should you put on next then? Who's smiling?
I think Mike wants to go.
There we go then. Nominated by John.
Thanks, John. Get me out back later. So, Sifu, I'm thinking here from a technical.
Yeah.
I'm going back to what I was probably doing last week. A sort of stabbing motion, you know, sort of a hard punch to the midsection, stabbing type drive.
Yep.
What I'm thinking of is jumping, he's dropping into a jump to stop that.
Are you stepping back? Are you stepping back or driving forwards?
Sorry?
Are you stepping with that backwards?
I'm stepping forwards with it, actually. Yeah, I'm meeting it. So this is my technical thing about this, because I'm now sunk a little bit.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking of is Humstead.
Yeah.
To take the hip, like a bit of a Popeye thing towards the shoulder. Okay. So I get a bit of a push. So jam the strike, hip, shoulder. You might get a bit of a turn or a bit of a drop. Something like that is what I was thinking. But I haven't really done much.
Yeah.
So shall I move on to the tactical?
Yes, please.
Okay, so same idea. So I've met the strike. I've stepped in with it. So from this position, if he starts to retract, I'm straight up because I'm down anyway. So I've got my punch there, and then a kick following up.
Okay. So it's that retraction the retraction that might have is going to determine almost like an uppercut and then a follow-up punch. Yeah.
So I've jammed it with the jump. I can strike up, strike, and then my back leg, I'm then putting a bit of a stamp into it.
Right. Okay. Cool. So if you want to talk us through that, then, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you can't see me feet, guys, but there you go. So we'll step off to the left. So the punch is coming in. We step forward. Jump is over I've got my left arm into the jump. My left leg is forward. I'm down a little bit anyway because I've sunk. So I'm driving up. As I retract, I drive and punch forwards, and then my right leg, I'm jamming into his shins or whatever he's got, fairly close. That's why I felt I had to step in first rather than stepping back. So I had to put that in.
Okay, good. Do you want to talk us through that again?
Yeah, okay. So it's a jump, stepping forwards, punch up, punch over the top, right leg to the kick.
Good. And once more this side.
So stepping forward left with the jump, straight up to the chin, straight over the top to the face, kick to the leg.
Right, again, do the same to the right.
Okay, so this time, stepping off with the right. So right foot forward, right jump, straight up. Follow up with the left. Left leg kicks in. What's more, Stefan?
Yeah, I think do a couple more, please, man.
Okay. So off to the right, jump, straight up, over the top, left leg's kick. So reset. Again, jump, straight up, over the top, kick.
Good. Okay. Thanks very much. Difference between technical and tactical. Hope that's making sense. Right, I've got a choice now, haven't I? Raiden can talk John through something. Or who should I choose? Dave, you're going to do something anyway, because I'm good like that. It's happened to me for a while. And Kevin, Dean, Lucy, Mark, Yaz, Matt, if you want to do something. In fact, Matt, I should put you under pressure, Matt, actually. Matt should also do something as well. So we're going to start with Dave. Right. Difference between tactical and technical.
So I would say the difference between the two is technical would probably involve far more sort of superfluous moves.
Yeah, nice word.
Yeah, just an unnecessary amount of faffing.
Yeah, faffing's a good word as well.
What's that?
Faffing, that's also a good word.
Yeah.
So, have you got a scenario that could show us or demonstrate both?
I was initially going to say, you know, a Phoenix punch to the temple.
Okay.
But, you know, I think a more realistic thing would be, I always think like a bong lap trying to intercept a straight punch would be, it's on the border between the two.
Okay.
A straight punch probably isn't going to stay there long enough for you to do this unless you're really, really fast. So it's probably not worth relying on your ability to do a bong lap really quickly.
Okay. What if they're doing two punches as a jab cross? Do you think your bong lap would catch the second punch?
So if you've got that up there, you probably end up if you're concentrating so much on trying to catch that straight punch, you may get it out the way there, and then you could drive through.
Yeah.
So I guess you've kind of got a backup.
Okay, so show me something that is tactical then. Give me a tactical example.
So I think does it need to be based around a bong?
No.
Or?
No. So it's
I think if we stick with the straight punch, I prefer just stepping off with a tan, and going for the side of the head, either with the palm or a punch. You know, a basic tandar. You know, it's an easy option, but it seems simple and effective, and I guess that's why we learn it at the beginning. But stepping off with a tandar, and then if you want to, and then kicking them in the legs.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so I think everyone here is au fait with tandar. So do you want to go through a few with us? Yeah, tell you what, go on. Seems you're on the telly box. You can do some tandar with us.
What's that? Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good lad. So what I want to do for us is actually talk us through the scenario of what you're visualizing for us to do that technique.
Okay. So there's a straight punch is coming in, and we want to step off to the outside of that. So we're just stepping with a tan, but we're gonna tandar. So we're just basic step forwards and off with the tandar. So we're on the side, and then you can grab them if you need to, but just and just kick the legs through. So You're sort of just smacking him in the head and kicking him in the legs on the outside of the straight punch.
Okay, do you want to do us 3 for one side and 3 for the other, please?
Yeah, okay. So, do I talk through it as I go or just do it?
No, just count them.
Okay. Okay, go. I have a tendency to kick at the same time as I'm punching.
Okay.
So that's kind of like 3 points of contact, I guess.
Lots of dummy work, that is.
What's that?
Lots of work on the dummy. That brings that in.
Yeah. Okay, and go.
Okay, other side.
Yeah, other side. This is my worst side. And go. Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, go. Yeah, that's not a good side for me. And go. Yeah, that's tricky, that side. I'm not as coordinated on that side. So.
That's the side to work on. Cheers, Dave. Really appreciate that. Who is next? Matt, I'm going to come to you then, young man. Seems you're loving and leaving us. I'm going to come to you.
Oh, hold on.
I can hear you. I can definitely hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I need a haircut, man. Big time.
Won't be long.
So I was thinking when we were doing to go off the hook coming in from someone,
yep.
Rather than going for a double view, yep. I was going to go more for I just did it a minute ago. I couldn't decide whether to go for just a plain tan sour first, because to gauge the distance, because I'm only short, so I've got little arms, so I can't guarantee I'd connect with a Tandar straight away.
Right.
So I was wondering if there was a way you could go for a Tandar and then come in with an elbow off the same, but I couldn't figure it out.
Off the punching arm or the tan arm?
Off the punching arm.
You could if you stepped in again.
Yeah, but then I don't know whether you'd be able to.
It would, I suppose, really the person, especially if you connected with a punch, they'd probably stagger back, or at least there'd be some distance between you, I think.
Yeah, but I was getting a bit confused with the footwork. So I think from where I was coming from, you'd come forward, and obviously you'd come through with a tan sow, because I wasn't going to necessarily step in, because if they're coming in for a hook, you don't hook from 2 feet standing, they'll be stepping in at the same time. So if you step in at the same time, you run the risk of compromising your structure unintentionally if he's bigger. So I thought about obviously getting a tan sow off the bat, but obviously you want to keep contact with that hooking arm, but you've not had a chance to step. So I didn't know whether from here, you obviously can't punch, whether you could just step, but keeping the tan as contact, but coming in, or maybe turn, if you know what I mean, to maintain that contact, because if he's got big arms.
So is that going to be your technical or your tactical?
Well, I think that could be my tactical, because if you've not had a chance to step into like a double view or meet it, if you will, because obviously if it's just a little cheap shot from down below, you'll just be throwing something up in reality. You might not connect with your punch because you're too busy trying to concentrate on the hook coming in. So I was just thinking of a way you could recoil the punch, or at least still use that arm without losing contact here.
Okay. So how can you make that more tactical then?
How can I make it more tactical?
Yeah.
Well, what I would like to do probably is, as they were coming in with a hook, I'll do a tan sow, and then I like the idea of doing a lap, and then potentially just bringing my elbow up to just guide it into their jaw.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. So it'd be more of a case of, as the hook's coming in, you'd be doing a tan sow here, and then if you want, you could go from straight to the lap sow, bring them here, you might want to step in at the same time as well.
Okay, so do you want to talk us through that then, mate? We'll do 3 on each side.
Which one, both or just the one?
No, just your tactical one.
Just a tactical one.
Yeah.
That was the one I just did, right?
Yes. It's been a long day.
Honestly, right. I don't know how I don't hurt myself every day with my memory sometimes. Okay, yeah, fine. Sounds right. Okay, so imagine the hook's coming in. So we do Tandar, and then we step forward if you want to. And then what you would do is you'd rotate your hand, because their arm would be here. You try and rotate your hand, thumb on the top, thinking of your lap sound. And as you're doing your lap sound, now this is where the technical part is where I need to make sure you'd want your foot to be down first before you did the lap, wouldn't you?
Being tactical wouldn't matter. Being technical, yes. So I want to differentiate between the two. Someone's trying to block off, it's just going to be what it is. If you're demonstrating something perfectly, then yes, it would be down. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go from the beginning. We're going left hand side, left side first. So the hook would come in, Tandar, left hand side, rotate your hand side, and then step in and try and put your heel first on the floor as you're doing the lap side. Hopefully you time it right, so as you're doing the lap side, you'll be bringing the head onto your elbow. So you won't have to kind of do much swinging. You just have to be like, all right. So do that again on the left side again as well. So we'll go on, Tandar, rotate your tan sal into lap sal, and then pushing in. It's a bit, you could do like a push-pull movement, obviously, but it's a bit weird. I didn't really think it through. It was so much better in my head. And we'll do one more on this side, then we'll do a couple on the other side as well. Yeah. So left side, tan sal, and then rotate the hand into lap sal, and then step through, and just imagine you yanking their arm, and then their eye socket hopefully will be on the corner of your elbow. And we'll do some on the right side as well. So tan down the right side, rotate your right tan sal, and as you come through, you'll be connecting them in the face. Back to the centre. Right hand sal, rotate hand sal, lap sal on the top. One more time. Right hand, rotate your hand sal, stepping in with the elbow and lap sal. Is that enough? I need to do one more on this side. I can't remember.
No, that's good. Matt, what I'd like to add to that, just put myself on screen, is I'm just kind of thinking through this. If I've stepped into the Tandar, I'm going to step further this elbow here. If that misses, there's nothing wrong with firing back this elbow here, or even go straight for a back side. That's a big gross motor movement, yeah? So I'll come in, as I'm lapping and trying to elbow. If this misses and they move back, there's nothing wrong with firing this through this way. Think of your chunk cube, yeah? There's nothing wrong with firing the elbow or even taking a back side, forearm smash to the neck. Yeah? So here, as you're stepping into elbow, you could then fire through that way. If you've still got their arm, yeah, they're going to be, the head's going that way, but it can't. It's going to be a very nasty technique. Just something to think about. Thank you. Right.
You could hammer fist them in the face, couldn't you?
There we go. See how it all comes out. Cheers, mate. Right. I'll ask for a volunteer. If not, I'm going to come to Mr. Raiden, me and Mr. Thompson. Kevin has something. Right, then you'll have to unmute yourself, I think, Kev. Evening, sir.
Evening. It was just a technical thing that I was, in my mind, which you've disproved, you've told me I'm wrong in the rest of it. My tactical, I would have said, was your first movement.
Okay.
So as John was doing, going on the outside, you're putting them off, defending yourself to me was more the tactical side. And from there, you've got such a variation. Anything else I would have said was technical after that.
Yes.
Because you can do various techniques from that, is the way I was looking at it.
Okay. What I want you to get at then is thinking of, okay, I've got a myriad of techniques I could do.
Yeah.
Which is the simplest to do at that point?
Right. I'm terrible with names. Who's unjust?
Matt.
Matt. Right. I have the same problem as Matt. I can't reach people. So if we're going back to how John started, because John stole the one I was going to do. Thanks, John. Whereas we go 45, you're defending a straight punch, so you're off to the side. From there, most people, so I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
In the ribs. Hopefully, the same as we say when we drop down, hopefully, if I've got it right, there might be a movement towards this way. From there, I can swap to the arm and drive an elbow in.
Right, okay.
Because hopefully he's moved down slightly. Now, I don't know whether that's technical or tactical.
I would say that would be tactical. It's only 3 moves. You've come off centre 45.
Yeah.
You can't go high because you can't reach, so you hit them in the floating rib where you give them a shot to the body. They're going down, so you move and then drive the elbow through.
Yes.
Yeah, so Kevin, what I'll get you to do for me, sir, is just talk us through that so we can all practice.
Okay then.
Okay.
Usual, any position, however you fancy standing.
Yeah.
Straight punch comes in. We got 45 to the side. Drive the punch into the rib. This one is doing whichever way you wish. From there, hopefully they've dropped. You protect yourself with that arm again and drop the elbow in.
Okay, and again.
Go. Go. In. Punch. Drive the elbow.
Brilliant. Can you do the side?
Other side, yeah. This time they come with a straight left. So you're on the outside. 45, punch in, hand up, drop the elbow. Because hopefully, as I say, they've come down here now because you've put a bit of a tilt on them.
Yep.
Go.
One more.
Forgot halfway through then what I was doing. Punch, drive the elbow.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Anybody, any other volunteers before we go to Raiden? Raiden it is. Mr. Thompson, you there? He's probably eating cake, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, there we go, Mr. Thompson. Right, what I'm going to get to do is talk through with John your thoughts.
Hello, John. I think I might have one.
Okay.
But this is more like your back's close to a wall.
Okay, so I want, yes, okay, that's fine. Remember, I want to go through something that's technical and then something that's tactical.
Yeah, so someone's coming to throw a right punch at you.
Yeah.
So you step slightly left with a view. Then your right hand and your left hand, grab them both on the shoulders.
Both shoulders?
Yeah. So like, yeah, palms down on the shoulders.
Yeah.
And I think it's in one of the forms where you turn and pull them down.
This way?
Yeah. What's that in, Steve?
That's in your BG, isn't it? Double out.
BG, yeah. As you turn and pull them down, hold them with your left hand still. Release the right hand, and elbow on top of the head or the side of the head. There you go. Okay, and then keep doing it until it just, yeah, mush.
So is that there? Is that your tactical, Steve, or technical?
A tiny bit of both.
Okay, so can you separate them then? Can you make, if that's a bit of both, can you make it more tactical for me?
Make it more tactical?
Yep.
Okay then. As they're coming towards you with a punch, drive a kick forwards. As they lean down, you drop your foot down. As they bend over, grab both your hands, their shoulders, sorry.
Right.
And then turn and drive them into the wall behind you.
Okay.
That tactical? Oh yeah, and release one hand and then punch him in the face repeatedly.
Wow. Yeah, I would say that was a bit more tactical, Steve. Like I said, you're taking out unnecessary movement. You've stepped off. You've got them. You pulled them against the wall, and then just hitting them. Yeah.
Gave him a kick first, though, to double them up.
Oh, even better. Right then, so
to stop them in the traffic.
If you can talk John through the process,
for the tactical.
Yeah, for the tactical.
So the tactical again. You're there standing minding your own business. Somebody's coming towards you. So you doing your front kick. So you chamber it and kick.
Yeah.
All right, they should drop your front leg down. And as they're doubling down now, grab them on the shoulders, step back and turn them into the wall. Release your right hand and then hit them with everything you've got. A fist, an elbow, hold them still, pull your knee up in the face, poke it in the face, whatever you want to do.
He was only asking you the time, Steve. My goodness.
Yeah, but I'm still using a sundial.
Okay. Right, then talk us through it again.
The same one again?
Yeah.
Again, they're coming towards you. You chamber your foot, so you're getting slightly off and kick. Drop your foot down. They should bend over because you stopped up. Both hands on shoulders. And your right foot, step back as you're stepping back. Turn them into the wall. Release your right hand and then hit them with either an elbow, straight punch, or bring your knee into the face. If they drop to the floor, jump on them like Bruce Lee.
Wow.
And pull the face.
Right then, Steve, just what we're going to do now, we're going to do one more this side, and then next time, opposite side, we'll just say go, and we'll do it 3 times.
Okay. So again, they're coming towards you. Chamber your foot to stop them. Drop your foot down. Hands on their shoulders. Step back quick and drag him into the wall. Release your right hand. And then whatever you want to hit him with. Your hand, your knee or your elbow. But do it repeatedly. And then tell him it's 5:15.
Wow. Okay then. Opposite side then, Steve.
The same again. This time you're chambering your left leg in. Kick. Drop your left leg down. Hands on shoulders. Bring your left leg back as you're turning around. Hit him in the wall. Then release your right hand. Hit him with an elbow, or a fist, or a palm, or pull him into your knee. And tell him it's 1:08.
Cool. Right. 2 more times then, Steve. Just say go.
This left leg.
Yeah, just say go. So we know the sequence now.
Oh, sorry, Sifu. Go. But when you do it with a bit more like force, so it's like you actually want to hurt them, not like you want to brush the dust off the clothes.
Okay, one more then, Steve. One more.
Again, go.
Good.
Don't forget to tell them the time.
Oh yeah, 8:10. Right then. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Right. Or Mark or Lucy. Yes, anyone want to add to this? You don't have to. It's not compulsory. No? Okay. Right then, guys, what we'll do, because that was a bit different this evening. Well, hold on, Dean, what about yourself, mate? Nah? Okay. Maybe next time. Right then, guys, we'll call it this evening. Just a bit different tonight. Just nice to to go through, like I said, so when you're doing techniques, when you're going through stuff, break it down and see if you can make it less technical. The least amount you have to do to protect yourself and loved ones is paramount. It's the most important thing. If I can sort something out after 3 moves rather than 10, it's better for me, it's more efficient, it saves energy, and it allows me then to get out of that area that's, you know, kind of dangerous. So just whenever you're doing a technique now, think about how you can make it more technical. Right guys, good session, feet together. Really good to see you all. Have a safe weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Jen.